Eastern Europe, end of the 19th century.
Thank you all for coming here today to say goodbye to my Liza. I never thought I would bury my own daughter, my own blood, my pride, yet I can't do this. God, please say something. I just can't.
There. It's all right. What can I say about someone dying so young? Particularly someone as special as Liza. If I may, I won't dwell on the circumstances of her tragic death today. Instead, I'd like us to celebrate her life. Despite her obvious calling for medicine, when she was little, I always thought she would become...
Let's see, I would say... they mentioned medicine. I'll just say a doctor, because she did have a calling for medicine.
Actually, I always knew she would be a doctor. It was her destiny. I remember that one day her brother was running amok inside the house until he fell over and badly scraped his knee. Before I even blinked, an 8-year-old Liza ran to the kitchen, got a bottle of vodka and a clean towel, dressed the wound, and tied it up. Such a bright girl. Always a top student, always the pride of her parents.
What's that about?
By the time she graduated,
Thirst for the written word, scientific mind. I want to be like an alchemist. Let's do scientific mind.
Liza knew everything there was to learn from books about science in our enlightened age. Laws of physics, human anatomy, chemical solutions, you name it. Every time she went on about this scientist or that discovery, she'd light up like a matchstick. Most of the time I couldn't understand a word of it, but I just nodded along and mused at how bright our girl was. I can't tell you how proud we all were when she was accepted at the medical academy. I had no doubt that she was destined for greatness. But to become a doctor, one of the first women to achieve that in the whole country, if someone deserved that honor, it was our Liza. But my niece was so much more than a gifted student.
Passionate artist.
Even with all her talent for science.
So our art and music has increased.
What everybody truly knew her by was her artistic nature and angelic voice. Do you remember her summer night performances at the cabin? Her singing, no matter the song, time or place, it felt like it spoke to you alone.
Oh wow, are we like a siren now?
Haunting, otherworldly, beautiful. She was my favorite niece. Let us raise a glass to her. Pour some vodka for Korda, too. He is old enough to send his sister off. A piece of my soul went into the ground with her today, as I'm sure did many of yours. Let those pieces help Liza, wherever she is now. To Liza.
Drinking in silence.
When I was a little girl, I often had trouble falling asleep. My mother used to sing me this lullaby to comfort me. Tonight, I slept deeper than I had in my entire life. I had a disturbing dream that a string was coming out of my mouth. When I started pulling it, I realized that it came from all the way down my throat, buried somewhere deep in my body. I kept pulling, but I couldn't go too quickly for fear of burning myself with friction. Finally, the whole string was out. I felt relieved, but also strangely empty. I realized that I was in my bed, with my mother sitting beside me, crying. I didn't know why she was in tears, but I knew it was my fault.
Okay. Dear Lord.
Mom? Cola?
My body feels like it's stuffed with cotton. Like I slept for days. Oh, we get to walk with WASD? Either this is... Oh, I didn't read it in time. Either this is a nightmare or I am in hell. It feels too real to be a dream. Kerosene lamp. Old kerosene lamp someone left. Kerosene lamp. Old kerosene lamp someone left in the room. Right, we have a lamp.
The cupboard is locked. Why would anyone keep something of value in a place like this?
Oh, what's that?
My medical journal from the academy and my family medallion. Who could have brought this here?
Alright, so we have a handcrafted sterling silver medallion passed on to Liza by her father. Oh, we can see. So this is, what is this? 5 here, 0 here. Lizaveta Morzova. Character sheet. So we're rank 1. 5 in arts, 10 in science and logic. Welcome to the High Life main quest. Escape the chamber. There's a calendar? What? We have relationships and a glossary. Names, culture, medical education. Medical higher education institutions existed in Eastern Europe for centuries. However, in some countries, many females were only able to study at these institutions at the very end of the 19th century. Toasting at funerals. According to some traditions, superstitions, no glass touching is allowed when toasting for a dead person. And we have our kerosene lamp and Liza's medallion. Interesting. Who put us in this thing though?
Lilies of the valley, my favorite flower. Who put them in this room? It's disturbing to see them here.
Kinda dead. Why is your blood there? Okay, nothing here.
Locked.
Let's call for, walk away. No. Let's try, let's call for help.
Locked. Hello? Anyone? Please help. I'm stuck here. Anyone! It's no use.
Okay, we must be missing something. Maybe our medallion? What was that?
Hello? Who is this? I'm locked inside. Please help. Are you still there?
Oh. What?
Maybe you can't talk? Please knock twice for yes and once for no. Thank goodness. Can you help me open the door? Thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh.
Will you help me?
No.
What is it that you want from me?
Treatment?
I'm a doctor by trade. I can heal you if you're sick, or come on call anytime, day or night.
No? Favor.
I don't have much, but I can owe you a favor?
Yup. Damn it. I wish it wasn't the case.
Then it's settled. Whoever you are, do you hear me? If you open this door, I, Elizaveta Morozova, will be in your debt.
Oh. Open.
Ah!
What is that? Oh god.
What the hell is this? My shoulder just felt like it was burning up.
Do you have like a demon symbol on us?
I can't see anything from this angle. I should check up on it later.
I'm pretty sure that is something on our body. So we have to do whatever it says.
It's open. No one. What have I gotten myself into?
That's exactly what I was thinking. Oh lord. Alright. Let's look at our character sheet. We increased our rank, so earning experience points increases your rank, allowing you to upgrade your skills. Press plus or minus next to a skill you'd like to modify. Once you've finished distributing all the points, press accept charges. So accept changes, assign all available. Is it here? Oh, here we go. We have 5 points available. Let's actually put some in politics. There we go. In history. Oh, July 18 blank. Our vampire rank has increased to what? New objective. Seek a way out. What rank are we? Rank 2. Okay, so there's nothing this way. Let's go towards the right. Another chamber.
Hello? Can anybody hear me?
I guess nothing there. Or there's a portrait here.
What a peculiar painting.
Examine the people. We have 5 art.
The husband and wife in the picture don't look very happy. If I had to guess, I'd say it wasn't the perfect marriage. It smells like death here. There's someone's money in here. I could live on this for a week.
Really?
After
Take it.
all that has happened, I think I deserve this.
Well, now we're thieves, so. You've gained nihilism. Morality. Liza's morality is still shaping. Certain choices will provide you with humanity or nihilism points. Some choices will only become available to Liza, after she reaches certain levels. So we can become a villain or a hero. Should we go into our villain era? Nothing there. Why is this covered?
The mirror is covered by a sheet. People only do that when someone dies.
Are we behind that sheet?
Mother explained that this is so the dead soul does not get lost and trapped inside. Silly superstition, of course.
We're going through the villain arc, so let's remove
We
the
live
covers.
in the age of science where there's no room for this nonsense. What is this? Where is my reflection? I can't see myself. It must be a trick mirror.
And we can't see that. Oh, damn, that means we can't see what's on our back. That sucks. Oh, we're a vampire. Why is this like that?
Eerie.
Let's study.
It's hard to say without seeing the face, but this dress. Could it be the same girl from the first painting?
It could be. Now we got experience points. Does that mean skill points too? Hold on. No. I guess once we reach 15, we'll get more points here. Okay.
This is unbearable. I'm a doctor. I can get through this. I just need to look straight ahead. Give me strength, no matter what is on the other side. What in heavens is all this?
Chapter 1, Higher Society.
I will make sense of all this later. Something is wrong. My head is spinning. I feel the floor slipping from under my feet.
Would you look at her? How does one have the gall to show at the Countess's manor in such a filthy outfit?
What? Girl!
She must be a nihilist. It's spreading all over the country like a plague.
You two don't know what you're talking about. It's the latest rage in Paris now. The dirtier, the better.
That's right. Can we talk to them? No, we cannot. It's these gentlemen here. Wait, hold on. Those are I? No.
Have you heard? The Countess is sending me on a special assignment to the capital.
You lucky devil. I've been stuck here for years. I swear, I'd dull my fangs just to spend the night in the city.
Are they all vampires?
Hey, stop messing with the phonograph. It's not a toy.
Sorry.
I just had to. Who's this?
Miss, are you all right?
Mind your own business, Petya. It's rude to stare at a lady.
Sorry.
Oh, he was nice. He cared. I'm not all right, sir. And you, woman. Oh, look. There are some things on the bottom left. Who dis?
I know it's not ideal, Countess Orlova, but I'm afraid there is not much we can do at this point.
Of course now there bloody isn't. The right time to act was last week.
I don't understand where this influx of product is coming from. It's undercutting our prices.
Where were you when I...
Who is this creature? Darling, you look like a little domovoy.
Who?
Come over here. I don't bite.
Yeah, not hard.
Hello?
Let's apologize for interrupting.
Hello? I'm terribly sorry for it.
Oh, somebody has improved, someone has deteriorated. Why?
You must be the doctor's new apprentice.
Huh?
Look at you, poor thing. You must be fresh out of the ground.
What?
Excuse me?
Ugh, nobody must have actually inducted you. How typical. No surprise with the men around here. Hussar, why is she in such a state?
She was not supposed to wake.
I'd love to catch you up, dear, but sadly I have some urgent business to attend to, thanks to this gentleman over here. Hussar, be a darling and show this young lady around when she's decent.
As you wish, madam. If you'll excuse me, I'll go for a smoke on the balcony. You can find me there.
You're excused.
Hussar has been unlocked in the relationship.
If I recall my first day correctly, your head must be killing you. Here, drink this.
Thank you. May I ask what this is?
If you know too much, you'll grow old sooner. Trust me, it will lift your spirits.
Okay, let's drink from the glass. Let's drink from the glass. Oh gosh, here we go.
Whatever this is, it's beyond delicious. It's sweet and thick and tastes like cherry and wild strawberries.
Really? Oh gosh.
Thank you. I do feel a lot better all of a sudden.
Now go change. We can't have you gallivanting around in those scrubs. There is a nice dress about your size in the cloakroom. Consider this my welcome gift.
Thank you kindly, madam.
Oh my god. I don't know her name. Is it Orlova?
Madam Orlova.
You're welcome,
Oh,
child.
that's right.
Now off you go, change and mingle. Time is money.
I am so happy I remembered, or I think, yes. Okay, you're healthy. Let's look at our relationships. She's neutral, and he's neutral. Sophia Orlova, she is undead, and we have an unknown address. Is he undead too? Yep, undead. Stefan, wait. Hussar, what does that mean? But his name is Stefan Road. Oh, the glossary. What is this? In the Slavic religious tradition, domovoi, also spelled domovoi, is the household spirit of a given kin. They are defined, I don't know, progenitors. That is to say, the fountainhead ancestors of the kin. Sometimes he has a female counterpart, Domania, the goddess of the household, though he is most often a single god. The domovoi expresses himself as a number of other spirits of the household in its different functions. So whose relationship fell? Someone's relationship went down. Okay, let's go to the cloakroom. What's this?
I'm starving, and the food looks so fresh and delicious, but the strangest thing is, I have absolutely no appetite for it.
Because you's a vampire. I have a feeling there are some humans here. Oh, look at that. There's a bat. Okay, can we go through here? Is this the cloakroom?
Another cloth on a mirror. Something bad must have happened.
Taking it down. Yep.
So strange. This mirror doesn't work either.
Oh, we're clean now.
That should do it, hopefully.
Yeah, we're doing our villain era. Yes.
The Countess sure has excellent taste in literature.
Of course.
In other circumstances, I'd spend all day here reading.
So I'm assuming because we chose to be a doctor, that's why we're going to be the doctor's apprentice.
Goodness, this must be the dress the Countess was talking about. Such an ornate Western style. It must cost a small fortune. I want nothing more than to change out of this horrible nightgown, but this is just too much.
Put the dress on. Ooh, you look so good.
It's perfect. Fits like a glove.
Hey. Oh, she looks so beautiful. Now we have to talk with Hussar. What else is here? Wait, where did our lantern go? Just notice it's gone. Why is he's holding a doll?
I still don't know what's happening here. Or at least I hope I don't. But delaying the inevitable is just tying my stomach in knots. I need to find that young man and learn the truth.
Okay, so I just noticed this guy that was concerned for us is holding a doll. Why? Why is he holding a doll? Kind of creepy.
Have you heard the rumors about Count Kaminsky?
Count Kaminsky?
Not lately. Do tell.
They say that he found himself a young human lady and fell in love like a schoolboy. Apparently they got so close, he even confessed to her his true nature.
You don't say.
Yes, and the best part is, she is completely fine with it. He doesn't even have to enchant her anymore.
Fascinating. The world just gets madder and madder every day, doesn't it?
Enchant, huh? Count Kaminsky. So now we have a name. Maybe that's the one that we fell out with? Or fell out?
I just never know what to say to humans. If I'm honest, I find them all a little dull.
That's not fair of you to say, Margarita. It's not their fault that they don't have the advantages of eternal life.
I know. And don't get me wrong, some of my best friends are human. Sometimes I just wish we could convert them all and give them the proper life. But you just can't help everyone.
Alright, so let's now go meet with Hussar, since we look a little bit more presentable.
Please tell me you have some good news for me. It's been 2 weeks since the last Cabernet shipment. The clientele is very unhappy.
I did manage to get in touch with the vendor. He says the conditions for harvesting are getting even worse, thus the interruption. We did reach an agreement though. They are happy to continue. But from now on, it'll be an extra 5 coins per bottle.
Oh, thank goodness. At this point, honestly, whatever it takes. Another week and the Countess would have fried me.
Okay. Oh, here he is. Wait, action points? Oh, here we go.
Good evening, Hussar.
Yeah, what does Hussar mean?
Ah, there's our belle of the ball. Liza, right? You actually don't look half bad when you're not covered in graveyard dirt.
Graveyard dirt?
Graveyard dirt? First the Countess, now you? Why is everyone going on about funerals?
Surely an educated lady like you must have put together who we are by now, haven't you?
I don't want to guess.
I'd rather not guess. Please, just tell me straight. Who are you?
Simply, we are vampires.
Am I dead?
Does this mean I'm dead?
Dead, alive, who the hell cares? Trust me, Liza, you just won the lottery.
I don't even remember how it happened.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Like, who made me a vampire?
That actually does happen quite a bit. That memory usually comes back soon enough.
Defense mechanism? What is this?
Must be some sort of a defense mechanism that suppresses a traumatic experience. What about my family? When can I see them?
I was worried you will ask me that. Technically, they think you are dead, and it is best for everyone if they keep thinking that. It's true, too.
I can't just leave them like this. They have to know I'm all right.
Look, I know this is too much for you to take in right now. Maybe that's a conversation we should revisit another time.
I have so many questions.
See, that's what I was afraid of. Theory is not my forte. I'm a proponent of learning by doing. Why don't you go talk the ears off some other guests while I finish smoking in peace?
Really, dude?
After that, I can show you what it's really like to be one of us.
I suppose I can do that. Could you at least tell me a little bit about the people, the guests in there?
Oh, come on. Where is your spirit of adventure? I'm sure you'll figure it out on your own.
Oh, can't.
All right then. I'll go see if someone can actually help me.
That's right.
Meh.
This guy's annoying.
All right. Thank you kindly. I'll be back soon enough.
No rush, please.
He is so annoying, by the way. So annoying. Alright, our task is what? Socialize with the guests. Okay. It must be the guy with the doll.
I do actually have a model right here with me. I always carry Matilda with me, just in case a good opportunity strikes. You never know. Look into her eyes. Doesn't she look alive to you? Like she's going to blink?
Yes. Well, apologies.
Petya.
Petya. We should probably go discuss some urgent business with the Countess.
Oh, of course. In fact, I'd love to meet her as...
Oh, they just walked away. Poor guy. He was the only
I
one
don't
that
know
cared for
how,
us.
but I can just sense that he is not one of us.
Oh, he's a human.
Such a strange feeling. Attraction? No, but something very similar. He is most certainly human.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hello! It's you, lady in the nightgown. How are you feeling? I was really worried.
Much better. Thank you. I'm Liza, by the way.
Of course. Where are my manners? I'm Petya.
It's a pleasure.
Oh, we unlocked Petya in our relationship map.
You were the only one who seemed to care about my illness.
See, I also thought the same thing.
Oh, nonsense. They are a lovely bunch around here, just all very busy.
Wait, why do I feel like he's gonna be dinner? He needs to leave.
The third group I'm pitching my dolls to, and everyone keeps running off for urgent business.
Matilda. Who's Matilda? Oh, invitation.
How did you end up being invited here, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, that's all thanks to Elisa, the lovely young woman in the yellow dress. She saw me at the town market and saw some real potential in my work.
He needs to go.
She said that the people in the manor might be interested in seeing it, and you didn't have to ask me twice.
I see. How is pitching going so far?
I'll admit, it's a little slow, but the night is still young.
You are an optimistic guy, aren't you, Petya?
My mother used to say that my hope will be the death of me.
Foreshadowing clue, everyone. He needs to go because I have a feeling he was invited for supper, and he is the supper. So,
But what's the point of living if you don't believe in people and yourself?
because you might die at this party, Petya.
You may be right about that. At least I truly hope you are. Did you say you're selling dolls?
And making them, yes?
I see you have one with you. May I take a look?
Of course. Matilda here is my favorite. I'd love to get some honest feedback. Well, what do you think?
It's actually really beautiful.
Oh, it's just lovely. So detailed and human-like. She reminds me of the one I had when I was a little girl.
That's exactly what I wanted to accomplish. Thank you. I knew someone here would appreciate it. I'm hoping to show her to the Countess. With her approval, the sky's the limit. You know, making toys is what I wanted to do since I was a little boy. My father always called this foolishness, among other things. Said it's not manly work. I never managed to convince him otherwise.
I'm sorry. That must have been tough.
Well, here I am, still at it. I do have a feeling that I'm onto something with Matilda. Just you wait. My gut tells me that tonight is going to bring something special, and it's never wrong.
Best of luck with everything, Petya. Hope everything works out with the Countess.
Thank you, Liza. You're very kind.
He's gonna die, guys. Let's look at our relationship. Neutral. Screw this guy. This guy sucks. Petya. I don't know. Okay, let's go to the glossary. What is Hussar? A member of light cavalry originating in Central Europe during the 15th and 16th centuries. The title and distinctive dress of these horsemen were subsequently widely adopted by light cavalry regiments in European armies in the late 17th and early 18th centuries. Hussar are frequently associated with being ladies' men who are prone to drinking and debauchery. Ooh. Okay. Can't talk to them.
Have you tried the Countess's Cabernet? Honestly, I think this may have been the best one I ever tasted.
I prefer to stick to clear drinks around here. If you really want to try some decent Cabernet, stop by my salon on the main street.
Ooh.
Oh, that sounds like a challenge. I'll take you up on that offer.
Who is you? Well, that's not good. She's challenging the Countess.
Hello. I don't think I've seen you around here before. I'm Arbin.
I'm Liza. Good evening to you, too.
You don't sound so sure. Is it really a good one for you?
This woman.
You're right. If I'm honest, it hasn't been the easiest night.
That's what I thought. My advice is always be honest, unless you absolutely can't be. In the end, it does make everyone feel better.
That's a good piece of advice.
Stick with me, lovely. I'm chock full of them.
Let's ask about the wine.
I couldn't help but overhear that you are a wine expert.
I dabble. I run a literary salon in town and serve drinks there.
How exciting. All kinds of interesting people must come by.
You'd be surprised, my dear, and mildly disappointed. I'd love for you to stop by one day. I'll treat you to a round of something nice.
I'll make sure to visit.
Oh, we have a new quest.
Since you're an expert, may I ask you about the wine that the Countess gave me? I'll admit I found it delicious, but it wasn't really wine, was it?
It was not. Cabernet was sort of our code word for blood, so we don't shock any innocents. And then we just got used to it. Funny how language works, isn't it?
Yes. Funny.
Okay, advice for a new vampire.
Arbin, I've only just been turned, and all of this is very new to me. May I trouble you for some advice?
I hope you don't mind me asking, but has someone in your family enjoyed wine a little too much?
Yes. My father. Wine, vodka, anything he can drink, really. You aren't clairvoyant, are you?
Everyone becomes a little clairvoyant if they live long enough and pay attention. I saw you drinking that glass earlier, and I think you should be careful around it, my dear.
Alcohol's my father's problem. It isn't mine.
It's not just alcohol you should be concerned about. You can keep away from it if you want. Blood, however, you will now have to drink, whether you like it or not.
Whether I like it or not.
Demons are hereditary, my dear. Always remember that.
Well, I should get going.
Good luck. I have a feeling we'll see each other soon.
So the advice is don't indulge too much. We can get addicted to the blood. Okay, what's a literary salon? A salon is a gathering of people held by an inspiring host. During the gathering, they amuse one another and increase their knowledge through conversation. The salon culture was introduced to areas of Eastern Europe during the spread of Francophile culture in the 18th century. What's Francophile? And let's look at our relationships. Oh, there's a lot of pages. Okay. We don't know her full name. Arbin. You see this? That huge thing? I have a feeling that's where he's gonna be. Oh, this lady.
Come on. Don't any of you cowards want to have any fun?
My lady, with all due respect, Russian roulette just seems like, too much fun for the night.
Fine. Get lost then. Be on your merry way. Who knew that the second time I die would be of boredom?
So she's the one that brought Petya to the party.
Now, would you look at this pretty picture? I could barely recognize you from before. Where did you get this dress?
Why do you care?
It's a gift from the Countess. She is very generous.
Huh. I thought it looked familiar.
Who are we talking about?
Name is Alisa, by the way.
Liza, it's a pleasure.
Yes.
May I ask who was the young man you talked with earlier?
Who, Petya? Why, are you interested?
Goodness, no. I was just making conversation.
Don't be shy. We're not attached. Petya is human. I picked him up at the town market. He is a salesman. A ridiculously bad one at that.
Poor guy.
If you two are not an item, may I ask why did you invite him over?
Because it was my turn.
What?
A turn for what?
to spice up the eternity.
Oh, they're gonna make him a vampire?
So, I've just been turned today.
Congratulations. That must be quite shocking. Thrilling, even. I'm envious, really.
Yes, thank you. I'm not quite sure how to process all this yet. What does one even do with this? Being dead, drinking blood, who knows what else?
Same thing anyone around here does. Masticating plain eternity day after day. Spicing it up any way you can.
Hence the Russian roulette.
We're already dead, aren't we? What else is there to lose? Do you fancy a round?
Maybe some other time.
Suit yourself.
So, it's true what they say? Vampires live forever?
We exist forever. We don't live. But then again, few do.
Does this mean that we can't stop existing?
Oh, sweetheart, there is nothing easier. Just stop drinking blood for a few days, fall from a high roof, or just step into the sunlight.
I should probably be writing this all down.
So, now that you have eternity on your side, do you consider your existence more valuable?
I suppose it's the same.
No, of course not. Pulse or no pulse, life is just as valuable as it always was.
Yeah, we're a doctor.
I see. In that case, how would you compare the value of your new existence to, say, Petya's?
I say it's more.
I'd have to say Petya's. Like you said, what I have now isn't really life.
Fair enough. Still, it's an interesting thought experiment, isn't it?
Indeed. Excuse me. I think someone is calling for me.
Russian roulette is a potentially lethal game of chance in which a player places a single round in a revolver, spins a cylinder, places the muzzle against the head or body, the opponent or themselves, and pulls a trigger. If the loaded chamber aligns with the barrel, the weapon will fire, killing or severely injuring the player. Russian refers to the supposed country of origin, and roulette to the element of risk-taking and the spinning of the revolver cylinder, similar to a roulette wheel. So, about that, a lot of the people here have, I believe, Russian names, so why do we sound British? If that is the accent. Yeah. Can we go back to Petya? No. Okay. Okay, let's go to Husan, who's a pain in my butt.
Good timing. I just finished up.
Yes, how lucky.
Don't be snappy, Liza. Smoking is an important routine for a soldier. Can't be interrupted.
Oh, please. I should have... see which division. Move on.
So, are there any other questions you have left for me?
Shoulder burn.
Who ended up letting me out of the chamber?
If I'm honest, I haven't the foggiest idea. I thought you knew.
Well, I don't. And whoever it was gives me the goosebumps. On top of everything, I ended up promising them a favor and felt a bad burn on my shoulder right after that. Do you know what it could possibly be?
Can he show us what's on our shoulder?
Let me take a look.
Thank God.
Oh, brother.
What? What is it?
It could be nothing, really. No need to worry. Just make sure that you show this to the doctor when you see him, all right?
All right.
Why can't he tell us what it is?
So, are there any other questions you have left for me?
Yeah, why was I in the basement?
What is going on in the basement of the manor? It's absolutely terrifying down there.
Oh yes, the basement. If I were you, I would just forget all about it.
Excuse me?
All I know is that Countess conducts her business and she doesn't enjoy people meddling in it.
If it's so confidential, how come I ended up there in the first place?
Minor oversight. You were supposed to be moved upstairs before you were up, but appears that you are an early riser.
And whose oversight was it, may I ask?
Yeah, was it yours?
Let's not focus on casting blame, shall we? I say all's well that ends well.
It was him.
So, are there any other questions you have left for me?
If vampires are real, does this mean other fairy tales are?
You'll have to be more specific than that.
Like, dude, really? Like werewolves, you know?
Rusalkas? Domovoys? Ghosts?
Yes, no, yes. We'll spend all night here if we keep talking about flora and fauna. If you want my advice, focus on yourself first. That always ends up working for me.
Selfish.
So, are there any other questions you have left for me?
No.
I suppose that's it for the time being.
Perfect. If you don't mind me asking, what do you make of all this? I take it you've done a couple laps around the ballroom. Learned a little more about what it's like to be one of us.
We'll keep an open mind.
Well, I'm obviously still in shock, but
Yes?
from a scientific perspective, I have to admit I'm curious. This is certainly a unique condition we are in. I'd love to learn more about it for my studies.
I'm impressed. I can certainly see now why the doctor chose you as his apprentice. All right. Have you read Thunderstorm?
What is that? No.
I'm not so sure. Why?
Well, unlike Katerina in the play, you no longer need to wonder why people can't fly.
How did you do that?
By sheer will, Liza. It's very simple.
It scared me.
How were you even talking with me in such a state?
That's yet another benefit of being one of us. We can project our thoughts into people's minds. I prefer it, really. I find normal speech kind of primitive.
Why don't you do it all the time, then?
I'd love to, but you don't want to get too used to it and scare a human by accident. Now, why don't you try it? Let's see what kind of bat you are.
Ooh. What kind of bat are we?
Goodness.
Oh, we're pretty.
Isn't this a hoot? Come on, I'll show you around.
Oh, look at that. Okay, bat indicator. In the bottom left of the screen informs whether bat shifting is currently possible. To land while in bat shape, descend on a surface from above until a landing circle appears beneath you. Okay. Oh, there we go.
Seems like you're catching on. Follow me.
I can't believe I'm actually flying.
We're faster than him.
All this talk about death.
We're bigger, too.
Don't you feel more alive than you ever have right now?
Oh, who's that down there? Where's our landing circle? There we go.
Shh. There. Look.
If only I had 3 coins to my name, then I'd show 'em. They'd all see.
Is he drunk?
Is this what you wanted to show me? A drunk peasant?
What I wanted to show you is how to use your new powers. Meet Trophime. He is the Countess's former serf, now custodian and coachman.
Trophime.
Among other things, he makes sure no one goes in or out of here without her permission. Important man. Now, come with me. How is life, Trophime?
My lord, is that you? Oh, the bottle you gave me. Highest quality. Much obliged.
I can see that. It's nearly empty already. All right, enough pleasantries. Watch this.
Hmm? Oh my gosh.
What happened to him? Is he all right?
He is fine. We call this enchantment.
What does enchantment do exactly?
It makes people tranquil. While they are in trance, they don't feel pain or have a clear memory of what happened.
Is it like anesthesia?
In a way. I bet you this fellow in the States who invented it is a vampire.
You mean William Morton?
Mm-hmm. I heard the doctor was toying with that idea before the discovery. He was not happy the Americans figured it out first.
So they don't remember anything once they're enchanted?
Not quite. They may not remember what happened, but they won't forget how you made them feel.
Sounds like a subject for some awkward conversations.
You don't know the half of it yet. You'll see.
So, how do I enchant someone? I don't know if I can whistle like you.
Don't worry. Whistling is just for me. It's like a cure for the hiccups. Everybody has their own way.
Are we going to sing?
When you need it, it will come to you.
Does this mean you can just come up to anybody and make them tranquil?
In theory, but it's not quite that simple. Firstly, they have to like you, an important condition. Without it, the charm won't work. Secondly, you should only do it to humans.
Ooh, foreshadowing clue.
So it doesn't work on other vampires.
He won't say. I think it does.
I didn't say that.
Hmm?
There are rumors that the best of the best can indeed enchant their own kind. But I don't even know if the Countess has that kind of power.
I think we're special.
Besides, this would certainly not be considered ethical by our vampire brothers and sisters.
But we are on the road to be a villainess.
I bet they wouldn't mind to have that power, though.
Oh, without a doubt.
So why would you want to enchant someone?
I thought you might ask that. There are two main reasons. One, people in a trance are easily suggestible. You can use that to influence their thoughts and opinions.
That doesn't sound right.
Well, I didn't say you have to do it, did I? Everyone lives with their own choices.
When you say influence their thoughts, does this mean they will do anything I say?
Only within reason, of course, especially when you are a beginner. Impression is a delicate art and takes a lot of practice.
And what is the second reason?
I think you already know.
What have you done?
I just opened him up for you.
Ugh, I don't want your slobber on him.
Don't worry, he'll be just fine unless we bleed him dry. Come here. It's time for you to learn how to feed.
I don't know if I'm ready.
You're as ready as you'll ever be.
But our cup is full.
How do I turn?
Just relax and let your instincts take over. It will come naturally.
Okay, so now we have to turn into a vampire. How do we look? Oh, we're pretty. This is our true form.
My mouth, it's bleeding.
Of course, I forgot to warn you. Sorry.
What are you doing, Hussar?
Don't worry, it's normal. That happens when your fangs are out for the first time. It will recover in a minute.
His skin smells like wild berries. But not just the smell, the promise of warmth that draws you, the promise of being whole. I want to feel it on my teeth, in my body. No, I can't do this. I don't think I can do it. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna tell you something though. I'm gonna feed on humans. I'm not feeding on animals.
All right. But if the Countess asks, promise you'll say that you've done it. I don't want to get in trouble because you chickened out.
I promise.
We're not feeding on animals, woman.
Remember, you have to learn to do it to survive.
Not with animals.
I better get back to my other errands. Don't want to get my tunic wet. Do you remember the way back?
Just.
I do. Hussar?
Oh, wow.
Thank you for your help. I had a rough day and it means a lot to me.
Don't mention it. I ended up having a decent time myself.
He's still a pain in my butt.
I'll see you soon.
Woman,
I
go
should
back
get
and
back
feed.
to the manor and talk with the Countess. I'll process this all later. Where will I live? What's next? There's so much I have to sort out first. But first, Hussar said I can influence someone who is enchanted. I should try it on Trophine.
Hypnotize Trophine.
Can you hear me, Trophine? Here is something I'd like you to do.
Drink. Yeah, just drink less.
You will start pacing your drinking.
Okay. Fine. Wait, can we? What's this? Can we go in here? I guess not. Okay, we'll go back to the manor. What the heck? Oh, don't tell me
What was
Petya.
that?
Was that Petya? Oh, here we go. I was still in vampire form. Oh
I don't
no.
understand. How could this even happen?
You have no self-control at all.
No.
It's Petya's doll, Matilda. This is so unsettling.
Don't tell me. Wait, who's around? Anyone else around? Nope. Oh my god. I knew it!
What is this?
My God!
Aww. Is he dead? Oh, he died. You monsters! What the heck?
What the hell happened here?
It's all Victoria's fault. I told her he's almost empty, but she wouldn't listen.
I'm gonna kill her.
What do you want from me? I was starving, and you two barely left me anything.
Doesn't matter now. We drained a man. Not anywhere, but at the Countess's manor. Someone is going to fry for this, and as sure as hell won't be me.
Are you mad? No one is going to be executed for this. He's just a human.
You monsters! How could you do this?
And who are you exactly?
What?
That's right. Hasn't been a vampire for 5 minutes and thinks she knows everything.
Oh, y'all gonna fry for this.
Come with me, my dear. This is not your mess to sort out. Those morons. I knew I couldn't leave them alone with him.
Why did you, Arvin?
I just can't seem to make sense of it. I talked with Petya not even an hour ago.
I'm so sorry. He didn't need to die today.
What happens now?
What happens now?
Well, the Countess won't like this one bit. I can tell you that much.
Is she sympathetic to humans?
I wouldn't say that. However, she doesn't like murders being linked up to her property. She will find her way out of this, no doubt. But those 3 in the ballroom, we'll have to see.
Hang them.
Back in the room, they said someone will be fried. What does that mean?
Probably put to death by sunlight.
I don't know if you've heard this yet, but we can't be in the sun. It destroys us.
I did read about that in the folk tales.
The stories are true. Sometimes it's used as a form of capital punishment for our kind.
What do you think will happen to those 3 outside?
Murdering a human, sadly, isn't a big crime in our community. I don't think it will come to that. If I had my guess, I'd say they will get their fangs dulled for troubling the Countess. They will grow back after a month or 2, but before then, they will have to feed solely on Cabernet, and it isn't cheap.
What if they can't afford it?
They die.
They will just have to find a way. Some take loans, some steal. Without blood, we are like humans without water.
Arbin?
Yes?
Do you know what will happen to me now? I don't even know who I am anymore. What do I do? Where do I live?
I understand it's not an easy day. We all went through this at some point. All the answers will come at the right time. For now, you just need to wait it out till someone sends for you.
I must admit, I feel quite restless.
Listen, not many of us might say this to you, so I want to do it. Being one of us doesn't just mean hurting people for your own benefit. It doesn't have to be. To me, it means that I have an eternity to become better, learn from my mistakes, absorb the knowledge about the world.
I like that, of course.
I suppose that's one way to look at it.
You know, the Countess has a wonderful library over here. Why don't you grab a book and use this time to learn something new? Perfection comes in little steps.
Thank you for all your help and kindness, Arbin. It feels really good to have a friend around here.
I know it can't be easy for you right now in all this madness. It's hard to adjust. I learned that the hard way. Trust me. Here, I want you to have this.
Small vial with blood. Sustains you for a day.
This should give you a little boost when you need it. Clear your head. It's not going to last long, but it will give you a little peace of mind for the time being. I should go now, my dear. You know where to find me. Next time, a drink at my bar is on me.
I'll be looking forward to it.
Everyone is my enemy. Oh, we can increase our stats here. All right, we have on the origin of species, Charles Darwin. That improves with logic. We have training sessions. The Prince by Niccolo Machiavelli. I've been meaning to read this book. The Seagull. This is for music and art. Anton Chekhov and Carmilla. This is for literature and poetry. Let's do history and politics. Everyone sees what you appear to be. Do you really know what you are? A 16th century political treatise written by Italian diplomat and political theorist Niccolo Machiavelli as an instruction guide for new princes and royals. The general theme of The Prince is of accepting that aims, such as glory and survival, can justify the use of immoral means to achieve ends. Ooh. Read a book. Can we read more?
I'm sorry. I didn't want to do...
I should see what all this ruckus is about.
They did, girl. Can we have red? Hold on. No. Let me check something. Oh, wow. We actually had a lot on history and wait, we went down a rank. We were rank 2 and now we're rank 1. What happened there? Why did we go down a rank? And where did our 5 coins go? Huh. That's interesting. Oh. You will make choices in Cabernet, some of little and some of big consequence. You will not always know which one is which. Some of those consequences will be marked on the screen by this symbol. Ooh.
This is fresh. What in the world caused this? They must have taken Petya's body away. Lord only knows what they'll do to it. My God, what happened here?
Idiots being punished for their own stupidity.
Good.
Did you kill them?
Hope she did.
I took that snake's fangs out. We'll see how she does now. I wasn't sure what to do when I saw him, but then I thought about something you said earlier.
Really? What was it?
That mortal life has the same value as eternal existence. I don't know if it's true, but it certainly helped me find my rage.
Ooh.
Still, this isn't going to bring him back.
I'm so sorry about Petya. He seemed like such a nice boy.
It was always a risk. Life goes on, or whatever it is we have. But thank you. You must be curious about what happens to you now.
Heck yeah.
I'd be lying if I said otherwise.
The way it works is that you get assigned to the one who turned you for the apprenticeship. I believe you are the doctor's disciple.
I don't really remember much before I woke up. The doctor. He was a traveling doctor that came to the city, wasn't he? He was a vampire?
He certainly was. It will all come back eventually. Don't worry about it now. Countess has a coachman, Trophime. He will take you to the doctor's place in town. He is rough around the edges, but you can learn a lot from him.
May I speak with the Countess herself?
You need to be a little more important for that to happen. Trust me, she'll send for you soon. She has errands for us all. You will be no exception.
I'll be ready whenever she needs me.
Like a good dog, aren't you?
Oh no.
You should go. Trophime will be waiting for you, and the sun is not getting any lower. I've unlocked the door by the balcony. It'll lead you to the stairs and outside. Hey, Liza?
Yes?
Never mind.
Well, our relationship wasn't that much.
All right then.
By the way, I've been meaning to ask you, could you please take this ugly doll with you? I can't keep looking into its dead eyes.
Does it remind you of Petya?
Just take it with you, please.
All right, I will.
Thanks. I'll see you around.
Yeah, I'll take the doll. There we go. Let's take it.
I swear it just blinked.
Oh, it's alive. Could it be that Petya's soul is in there? Interesting. Wait, can we go in here? I cannot. We've gained humanity. Okay, I'm assuming it's this door?